Hello. Bocs. Ez majdnem jól jött ki, de amúgy itt nem. Na szóval, hello, nagyon-nagyon szépen köszönöm az intro alatt Veldurf a 100-as csírt és Batidor a 25. hónapot. Ezt mind, és minden mást is drogériumokra fogok költeni, mert haldoklom, tehát fix az info, hogy vége. Utolsó streamek egyike, mert rájöttem és megfejtettem. Cucu azért jött az avidos közönség találkozóra, hogy mindenkit megfertőzzön, és mindenki kidőljön, és csak ő maradhasson. Köszönöm szépen. De mi nem hagyjuk, hogy a kis disznó győzedelmeskedjen. És betegen is nyomjuk. Szóval, amúgy nyilván csak poénkodok, ezúttal is mindenkinek jobbulást. Én beálltam a sorba egy kicsit. Nem tudom, mit kaptam, de abból kaptam. Úgyhogy hát ez a nap, ez küzdelmes volt. Lévén, hogy nagyon-nagyon sok mindent be kellett volna, még be is kellett fejeznem, így a stream indulásáig, és nem voltam biztos benne, hogy leszek olyan állapotban, hogy streameljek, de van itt egy hatalmas korsónyi tea, meg még tea, úgyhogy talán túlélünk, és hogy nekem ne kelljen sokat beszélni, Sunnyék fognak beszélni, folytatjuk tovább a Chicken Police játékot, úgyhogy a noir és a jazz hangulat az ma is maxon lesz. Üdv mindenkinek, Batidor, még egyszer nagyon-nagyon szépen köszi a 25-öt, és hello, szia Necro, Gold Dragon, Cactus, Mentos, na nem tudok beszélni, Tücsi, neked is jobbulást, Sushi, Veldurfnak szintén megint csak köszi, szia Molly, és mindenkinek hello. No, hogy ne is húzzam, nem tudom, meddig fogom bírni hangügyileg, meg minden, úgyhogy stay with me, indítom a játékot, beszéljenek a kakasok. Vagy mi. Szia Vatkender, hello. Köszi Molly, köszi, tündér vagy. Még én sem tudom, hogy mi kell. Neked van hangod, csalás? Ez neked van hang? Hagyjuk is. No, hölgyeim és uraim, nagyon nagy szeretettel köszöntök mindenkit a Chicken Police folytatásában, ahol is kakaskodások sorozata fog következni. Főhősünk Sunny, a hamarosan nyugdíjba vonuló zsaru egy új ügyet kap, egy új megbízást, miszerint hát zsarolás per fenyegetés üti fel a fejét egy nagyon híres és nagyon macskásos lánynál, aki a egykori feleségünk nevét használva körbe és a helyszínre csal minket. Ott tartottuk a játékban amúgy alapvetően, hogy mindenhol jártunk és beszéltünk, amikivel lehetett, és egyetlen egy helyszíne van most már úgymond indulásunk, az a hétvégi ház, ahol a Csajci lakik, a macska lány, és vele kellene nekünk elvileg dumálnunk, mert hogy mondta, hogy menjünk el a hétvégi házába, mert hogy ad nekünk valamit, ami segíthet a nyomozásban, vagy legalábbis valami ilyesmi volt emlékeim szerint. Szia Temil, hello mindenkinek, üdvök, úgyhogy itt járunk. Jó. Let's go.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. Oh. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall. Hát a mostani hangommal lassan én is mehetnék a hangra.
This place gives me the creeps.
Ott van amúgy a háttérben a falfestés, amiről szó volt, a fenyegetés. Ugye az van, azzal a szóval fenyeget, az aklató, vagy hogy mondjam, hogy whore.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Na, nézzünk hát szét, ott a szó.
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
Kép, hang, minden oké?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
What does it mean? Hát azt tudjuk, hogy mit jelent.
We'll see.
Minden oksa, köszi.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you?
Hát egy
As
kicsit.
you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, boss bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
Egy kicsit elvarázsolt minket a jány. Maradjunk ennyibe. Azt mondja, hogy csomagtartó. Van itt egy cipő. Nem az én cipőm. Ez a Cinderelláé.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Szerinted lemértem a lábát, amikor a szobájában voltam? De elvenni nem tudjuk a cipőt eltenni.
Chicken police, hands up.
Na, már megint Bertával jön.
Marty, that's enough.
Chicken police.
Marty, that...
Ennyi? Azt hittem még ott lehet valami. Ugye megvan a kulcs, ez a hétvégi házhoz van, ez az a kulcs, amit kaptunk. Ugye itt van a lista, amiről nem tudjuk, hogy milyen lista is valójában, de ugye, hát na, kicsit gyanús, mert hogy na, a felső vezetők, a felső körökből lévő emberek vannak rajta. Szerintem megnéztünk mindent itt. A szó, a csomagtartó.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Szia Fanny, hello, hello. Üdv mindenkinek.
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Tehát már nyomtam rá. De ott van Big Bertha.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
A biztonság kedvéért Bertát is
Just don't
magunkkal
point it
visszük.
at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
What, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Milyen rohadt jól néz ki ez az autó. Menj már. Állat. Szép. Na jó, hát akkor Bertát visszük, meg a Berettát, meg a borotvát.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Ó,
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful.
megölték a
Almost.
Deborát.
The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Hát na erre nem számítottam. Tudtam, hogy valaki meg fog halni. Hát mondjuk, ha így folytatom, én is, de... Jeez.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her, Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
Ugye ő jött el a játék legelején az irodánkba.
I figured, but what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is
Nem,
this what
hiszem.
you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Huh.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Uh-huh.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
Azt mi se tudjuk.
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Oké. Nos, szóval eltűnt ugye a kulcs az inventoringból, ez azért jelez, egy kicsit halkabbra veszem, bocsánat. Azt mondja, hogy személyek kapcsán Marty eléggé sokkolta Deborah látványa. Meg tudom érteni, tudtam, hogy nem lesz rutin ügy, de ilyesmiben nem akartam volna belerángatni szegényt. Egyrészt, és akkor Deborah hulláját Natasha hétvégi házában találtuk meg, anyaszült mesztelenül egy üzenettel a hátán. Nyomok. És az ő hátára is ilyen ott van a szó, oda van írva. Yes. Na jó. Festmény kijön a telefon, üres kandalló. Hát nézzük meg a szobrot. Golden Globe? Nem.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
Megmozdult. De most a másikat nem tudom interaktálni.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning?
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
What? Na várjatok, na várjatok. Itt van a
This
családi
must be
kép.
Natasha's family.
A kandallóban jelent meg valami? Ó.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Anastasia referencia. Ja,
Let's not draw
lehet.
hasty conclusions, Marty.
Olyan feeling, ez jó észrevétel, hát ja.
Look at those clothes.
Maybe.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
Jó. Furcsa festmény.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
A szobor szobor egy embert ábrázol, ebben a világban az emberek ilyen mitikus lénynek számítanak, mint nálunk pölő a sárkányunk. Aha. Oké. Okay.
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion. Nice.
Yeah.
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
Jó kérdés.
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Aha, és akkor itt a kandallóban van ez. Aha. Szóval 4 különböző állat van. Na állj. Személyek, helyek. Hol lehet ehhez referenciánk, vajon? Statisztikák. Detektív rang, új fiú. Kap be! De decent job van, vagy decent kap. Natasha is kinyírhatta, és azt írta rá, hogy elterelje magáról a gyanút. Hoppá! Ott Fanny az komolyban van. Ó, na várj csak. Nem ez? Aha, erre gondoltam, hogy itt van 4, ahogy táncoltak.
Molly.
A plakáton lévő 4 táncos. Az volna az idevaló? Hát, nem hiszem. Kicsit túl nagy a kombinációk sorozata. Telefon.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Jöhet tipp, igen. Most nem emlékszem, hogy tegnapról, hogy mi...
555-111.
Oké, majd telefonálunk, de még nem most.
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
Még nem telefonálunk. A városnak a címere. Ó! Igen, ami az abszolút... Na bazd meg. És ez mindegy, hogy... Milyen sorrend, vajon? Nem mindegy. Hogy volt a város címerén. Na várjál. Nem mindegy, azért kombináció. Jó, nyilván, jó van már a város címerét azt a rendőrségen láttuk. Police Department. Na bazd meg, nem lehet megnézni. Emlékeim szerint úgy van, ahogy a címerem volt. És a címert nem jegyeztük föl valahova? Nyomok. Helyek. Személyek, kódex. Várjál csak. Valóság azonban a 4 nemzet mellett a hüllők, törzsények is alapításkor 4 nemzet fogott össze, ezt jelképezi a címeren található 4 állatfigura, és 4 kézi, és a valóság azonban az, hogy de jó, de miért nem írtad föl? Na mondjuk ez így nem jó, hogy azt nem lehet megnézni innen. Tehát most utazzak vissza, hogy nézzem meg? Vagy mi? Na, ez például egy kicsit ilyen fura így a játékban. Nem tudom, hogy kéne. Nem kell fanni, most igazából azon izélek, hogy hogy akarta volna a játék megmondani azt, hogy nézd meg, ha nem jut eszedbe. Tehát gondolom, akkor utazzak vissza a rendőrösre. Ott volt a város nem az a rendőrségi. Ott a város címere.
Did you ever notice how much bigger the lion and the fox are than the other animals?
You know, maybe all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
So that's why our king's a fox and not a sheep or a bird, right?
It's maybe a little late, but you're starting to get it, detective.
Na azt mondja, hogy bird, a kogója, az ott egy bárány, oroszlán és róka. Aha. 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 Akkor ő jó helyen van. Ide az kell, ide oroszlán kell. Ide meg a lóka. Ha!
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter?
Szia, Bél.
Yeah, I can't make it out.
Oké. Megoldottuk. Köszi.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
Aha. De nem ez a festmény.
Yeah.
Oké. A családi kép már volt. Akkor nincs más hátra, mint sem, hogy telefonáljunk a zsaruknak. Itt nincsen a kezébe esetlegesen semmi. Hopp, ott egy retikül.
Yeah, I think there is.
Egy új tárgyat találtunk.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us.
Szia, igazol. Üdvít mindenki.
This is what you wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office?
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Ja, nekem is jó lesz.
Right.
Jó, na várjatok. Azt mondja, hogy a retikülből ezt vettük ki.
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
Oké. Azt mondja, helyek. Egy pici kis újságos bódéja kell rá a dombok szívében, majd hogy nem láthatatlan apró kis pont, mégis innen szerezhető be az egész koszfészek egyik legértékesebb valutája, az információ. Aha. Oké. Szóval a hotelbe tudunk menni, az újságoshoz oda is el fogunk menni, a klubba vissza lehet menni valamiért. Oké, viszont akkor oda kéne telefonálni a zsaruknak, nem? Na nekem egy üveg bor, azt hiszem elég volt. Egy üveggel? Wow! Komolyszki. Na akkor telefon. 4, 5. 4, elrontottam újra.
Clarville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry, hurry.
Like a pro.
Micsoda profi volt, Sunny, nagyon szép.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Oké, na tipli. Hú, jó. Hát ez nem várt fordulat. Ezzel a halálesettel menjünk az újságoshoz.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
You people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
No. Igen, és akkor most került idebe Mullen. Öreg és tele van TikTokokkal, az, mint maga a város. Mullen régi harcos társ még a csirkekopok születése előttről, szóval rettenetesen régről. Már akkor is Mullen papának szólítottam, amikor kezdő rendőrjárőr voltam, pedig csak pár évvel idősebb nálam. Ő képvisel sok mindent, ami én szerettem volna lenni. Becsületes, bölcs és mindig jókedvű. Mullen jobbára mindent tud mindenkiről, akiről, és amit csak érdemes. Ja.
The taxi company for the upper class only. Politicians and gangsters.
Jó vacsorát, Fanny, jó étvágyat.
Murdoch and Falcon is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon.
Blind bat?
The Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day.
Ja, durván esik az eső, nem? That Silent Night. Meredith Age Marble. Ezek az ilyen gyűjthető izék?
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of beautiful. Like the old beaver himself.
Megvan, hát én pont megtaláltam. Collectible, aha.
Some things are indestructible, right?
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of. Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here, and in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop, just a shadow of its former self, like so many things in this city. Like me.
Like me. Amúgy esetleg, aki nem látta, vagy nem volt tegnap a végén a streamnek, amikor átrédeltünk Yi-hez, Yi megmutatta nekünk, hogy a készítőknek, vagy hát a készítőknek a honlapján kint van, hogy elvileg tervben volt magyar szinkronos változat, és olyan rohadt jó volt, már csak az a kis trailer is. Kár, hogy nem készült el. Nem tudom, hogy mi, gondolom anyagi okokból nem készült el, de fú, de kár érte. Nagyon-nagyon jól állt volna ennek a játéknak az a szinkron. Szia Toma, hello mindenkinek. Na jó, hát akkor...
We're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something. Or the personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Aw, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty.
Na, beszéljünk Mullennel.
Hey, Hercule. What's up, old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
Az komoly.
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is.
Már pedig
Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Like me sons, oh yeah.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Jó, tudunk tőle nyilván kérdezni. Azt mondja, hogy... Mit tud Ibn Wessel?
Ibn's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibn's #1 pug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibn's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
That's a good one.
Okay, közben új infót tudtunk
my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
Yeah, when I talked to him tonight, he seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Oké, szóval ahogy mi beszéltünk vele, az nem túl őrá jellemző volt.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
Ez hülye. Jó. Most Mártiról miért kérdezzem meg? Natasára.
You know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city. A shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Vagy csak levegőért kiállt a testem.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious
Titokzatos
lass.
nőce.
She came from the Stravonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville. But from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Igen.
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Hoops.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Azt sosem tervezi az ember.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oké, szia Zodi.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Jó, tudja. Oké, akkor Martinról is kérdezzük
Martin,
meg.
my lad, what's up?
Martin,
How's that
my lad.
beautiful wife of yours?
Imádom az akcentusán. Martin Millard, what's up?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Wow.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
Azt mondja, this is priceless. Monica Rosen. Monica az nem az izé volt?
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
A pultos csaj volt az őrsön.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right.
Hercules Mullen.
How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife. And I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Aw,
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
jó, megkérdeztük, amit lehetett. Van is 6 új bejegyzésünk, egy kódex bejegyzés. Grassmore, vagy más néven Fűvidék, egy szavanna ország, amely 2 évszázadon keresztül Clawville gyarmati fennhatósága alatt állt, mielőtt 792-ben függetlenséget nyert volna. Grassmore-t javarészt békés, növényevő állatok lakják, azon belül is főképp az egzotikus fajok közül valók. Oké. És akkor ugye a személyekhez jöttek új bejegyzéseink, új infóink. Ja, hogy így már lapozni kell, aha. Tudjuk ugyan Natasha honnan érkezett, de van jó pár év az élet történetében, ami teljes homály, még a minden tudó Mulan sem tudott mondani többet róla. Marty mellett olyan Laura egy gyönyörű, melegszívű ragadozó. Nem tudom, mit eszik Martyban, de nagy mázlia van a tollpárnának, hogy ilyen nő van mellette. Aha, komolyszki. Ugye Ibnről is tudtunk meg, mocskos is keze mindenhova elér a városban, gorillái már a jó öreg Mullent is többször megkörnyékezték. Igen. Nem akartam bezárni, basszus. Azt mondja, Mullen bácsiról info, a gyerekei már felnőttek, és akkor Monikáról is info, hogy a rendőrségen alszik. Oké. Gondolom itt ez ennyi. Nem nagyon tudok másra interaktálni, meg vele se tudok másról beszélni, úgyhogy kikérdeztük, amit lehetett, még így megpróbálunk.
What's up, old man? Good. It's good to still have an old familiar spot in this.
Just a simple case, strumming personal strings. That's why I couldn't refuse it. You know the tune. Yeah, it's a classic.
Ja, ez nagyjából ugyanaz. Oké. Akkor itt megnéztük, meg megdumáltuk, amit lehetett. Ugye az Atlas Hotelbe szól nekünk a történet fonalának továbbvitele. El tudunk még menni a klubba. Nézzünk be a klubhoz.
So what are we doing here again, Sonny?
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
Do you think she's here?
Szerintem már nem lesz
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
There's Fillmar. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, maybe he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto
a másik
others, old
nyomozó.
chicken.
Shut the clock up, Marty.
No, I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings, boss bird.
Bele tudunk dumálni. Na,
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for out here in the rain?
Is that you, boys? I'm a little tired.
Elfáradt. Hát igen. A 8. viszki után már ez ilyen.
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's all right. I can't find my car.
Hát mondjuk ilyen állapotban ne vezessen.
My eyesight's pretty bad. I should wear glasses. Imagine that. A hawk wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it, Snowflake.
Whoa, all right, sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibn since we left?
Ő már nem szomjas, ja.
Ibn? He scuppered off a long time ago. Natasha, I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car. You want some help?
Could it be that I didn't come here by car? What do you think, Sonny? Old friend?
Az se biztos, hogy kocsival jött.
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but you take care, all right?
You're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
Ott van a másik kidobó is, most nem bent. Poszter. Drága Verda, reklámozta újságpapír, cégér. Vele tudunk beszélni.
Hey boys, tell me, is Natasha still inside?
I can't give you any information about that, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Nem mondhatja el.
The regulations. I know. We've gotten used to it.
I am glad to hear that.
And your boss, Wessler? Can we find him in the VIP lounge?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that either. No problem, gentlemen.
Thanks, Wooly.
Your friend's not the talkative type, is he?
Don't anger me, chicken, or I'll tear out your throat before you could say hemp seed.
Aha.
Ha! Just try, Fleabag.
Hey, folks, relax. The night's still young. We'll have plenty of time to tear each other's throats out, but right now we're busy.
Huh. You're right.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye, gentlemen. De be tudunk menni amúgy, ha akarunk. Ő nem volt itt, amikor itt voltunk.
Hello again, Bojack.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Well, if you really must know, I'm Lance, sir.
Lance. Szia, Johnnyro! Hello, hello!
Okay, Lance. Listen, it's very important.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get me involved in anything. I just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep. Relax. There won't be a problem. Just answer the question. If I must.
Right, kid.
Lance.
Lance. Yeah. So, have you seen Natasha since her performance?
Oh, no. Don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Westler. It could cost me my job or even more. Hey, it's a matter of national security.
It could be.
Yeah, see? It could be. So, if you help, you won't only be helping us, but the Crown and the whole city of Clawville. Oh, okay, all right. Just stop that chicken shit, will ya?
Chicken shit?
I saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
Huh.
And then what happened?
She came right back in 2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry. She went up to her suite, then came back down and left.
Oké, lejött, valakivel beszélt, kirohant, majd felment a lakosztályába, majd lejött és
And you
elment.
haven't seen her since?
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
I'm happy to hear that. So Natasha had left.
Seems so, but she never arrived at the weekend house.
Then?
Then we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office and go over everything we know.
Okay, Boss Bird. Lead the way.
Oké. Olivia, meg a rókacsóka. És itt a VIP már nincsen semmi. Most Oliviával kéne beszélnem.
You think the guy's taking a shine to Olivia now?
Why should I care? And while we're at it, why do you care?
Ja, téged miért érdekel, Marty?
I don't care at all.
And why do you ask?
What? Stop bugging me.
Tessék? Jó, filmáról ezt megtudtuk, ugye, hogy kicsit... igen. Marta egy ideig rendezvúzgatott Oliviával, és ennyi, erről nem is akarok többet tudni. Oké. Na jó, akkor viszont mehetünk a hotelba szerintem. Ha csak nem a rendőrségen még van valami. Itt voltunk. Rendőrség.
Phyllis and Roy's are nowhere to be seen. Praise the great wild ones.
Nincsenek itt a sünökök. Valószínűleg őket küldték ki a telefonhívásunkra, nem?
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started to do something with themselves.
Tűpárnák, azt mondja.
And maybe it's not a coincidence, since we've just found a dead body, Marty.
Yeah. What can I say? The night's starting to get off, huh?
Ja.
Just like the good old days.
Well, let's just hope there won't be any more surprises tonight.
You don't believe that, do you, boss? You know, we've been shot at so many times, and we shoot others so many times, that you forget.
Nagy játékos ez a Marty.
And it's all over.
The last bullet in me was from you, and it wasn't stray.
I mean, don't distress yourself over it. I'm not mad at you anymore.
Thanks.
Itt a főnök.
Officer Barkman, one of Bloodboy's little protégés.
Már hogy a kutya, amikor ugat, az a Bark. Barkman járőr. Nem tudok vele beszélni igazából. Ó, nála viszont tudunk kérdezni.
I see the boss is ready to explode today.
What did you expect? The madness kicked in and he's got to be at the PD. Deputy Malloy's blind drunk.
What's the name of the old man's wife again?
Marcia. She was waiting here for a while too, hoping it'll only take a few minutes. But as soon as they saw the state Malloy was in, she got into a taxi and went home.
So that's why the old hound's so angry.
Please, boys, don't make him more so, all right?
Unfortunately, I can't promise that, doll.
As usual.
Look what we found, Mon. Does this mean anything to you?
Ja, ugye a kártya, ami a retikülben volt.
It's beautiful. Embossed, gilded. These are rare. But I've never seen anything like this one before. Where's it from?
Hát,
I'm afraid that's a secret.
azt nem mondjuk el. Szia, Róka. Hello, hello.
You haven't taken vital evidence from a crime scene, I hope.
Szóval az úgy volt, hogy belebotlottunk ebbe a kártyába.
Oh, what are you thinking?
On my feathers. You're gonna be in trouble, boys.
Only if we don't wrap it up, Mon. Listen, Mon, that girl they found in Flowerville.
You've seen her, right?
Yes, we were first on the scene.
Boys, you know I should report you immediately, don't you?
We know, Mon. We're only asking for a little more time. We're hot on the trail. If you learn anything, would you, please tell us?
Are you crazy?
Hey, keep it down. Blood boils right behind us.
Please, Mon. It's a matter of life and death.
Okay.
God damn. Okay, but only because I can see how much it means to you.
Thanks, doll. We'll be forever grateful. Good old Fillmore hasn't been sniffing around here recently.
Yeah, he was here a week and a half ago. He used the archives and took out some public records.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and he asked me out for a coffee.
Aha.
I hope you said no.
Why are you so interested, Marty?
No, I'm not. I just...
I told him no. Just like I told you no on all 25 occasions.
Glad to hear that.
Nice.
Hey, Mon. Is the boss, angry today?
Angry? That's an understatement.
I see the New Year's madness has started. Everyone busy?
As normal, boys. The city's gone crazy, and we already have our first dead body. They found a girl in Flowerville. It's a nasty case.
What do we know about it?
Sonny, you know I can't tell you.
Oh, come on, Mon. I only have 120 days left. We could pretend these are my last beautiful days.
On my feathers, Sonny, stop that. It's so not your style.
He's been like this all day.
Shut up, Marty. Come on, Mon.
All right. Though I don't know much. The girl was found inside a house. I won't tell you the address. I have a hunch you already know.
Why do you think that?
Never mind. Anyway, she was naked, but there wasn't any sign of a struggle. There was a message written on the wall and on her back, too.
That's all?
That's all.
Thanks, Mom.
You're not gonna ask what the message was?
Oh yeah, what was it?
You already know, don't you?
I'm an open book to you, Mon.
Ja, ja.
One I've read too many times.
Na jó, szerintem itt is meg vagyunk. Akkor mehetünk a hotelba.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
Dun dun.
So, what are we doing here?
Összerakjuk a nyomozótáblát.
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
Szóval, hogy is kezdődött az ügy? Lehetséges gyanúsítottak, nyomok, tárgyak. Oké, szóval hogy is kezdődött az ügy? Hát jött a csajszi, és a levél. Gangster szerető, különös fenyegetések, Deborah halott. Natasha és Molly. De ide mit kéne tenni? Lehetséges gyanúsítottak. 0/3. De kérde... Fontos lehet, de nem most. Pontosan, ennek jónak kell lennie. Ja, hogy ezt így... Ó, az össze lehet kötni. De ezt nem tudom ide kitenni, ezeket? Aha. Gangster szerető... Nem vagyok benne biztos. Natasha fél. Ilyet cicus. Fontos lehet, de nem most. Különleges fenyegetés. Igen. Natasha és a fenyegetések, de mégis mi a kapocs? Egyértelműen neki szánták. Egyértelmű, hogy nem neki szólnak.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Oké. És akkor most ide mit kéne tenni? Levél. Majdnem, de nem pontosan. Ez lesz az. Gangster szerető, Deborah halott. Ezt is így össze kéne.
There was something Natasha didn't speak about.
Volt valamiről Natasha nem beszélt nekünk, megmutatta nekünk, titokban tartotta előttünk, hazudott róla, elfelejtette megemlíteni. Vagy what? Szerintem...
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Oké. És akkor van a Deborah? Nem. A Louis. What?
But what could we do with this list? I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Oh, oké. Ügy lezárva, hoppá! Szias, Patu, hello mindenki.
So, the card is, maybe a dead end. The piece of painting, too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Nem tudja megjegyezni a nevét.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the bunny man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Azt nem iszunk egyet amúgy?
Would you like a shot?
You know what? When we're done with the case, then we can celebrate.
Let's hope the case won't end us instead.
Amen to that, Brother Bird.
Hát jó, akkor nem. Szóval... 5, 9, 3, 2. Halló? Tapsi füles?
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal. I owe you one.
One? Just a second.
Oké, mindjárt jön a nyuszi. És itt is van. Gyors volt mi? Fürge a kis tapsi füles.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my
Szia,
big
Dávid.
dream to help you with a
Üdv mindenkinek.
serious case.
Ja, és lemaradtam amúgy a off-streames, meg mindenféle követésekről. Szóval Dávid, neked köszi a követést, illetve Mr. Arsenal és Gabesco üdvítkezettünk. Ciao.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Na lássuk.
Well,
These names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my.
Még a királyi gárda parancsnoka is rajta van a listán. Oké.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Viszont tudunk tőle kérdezni.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville? Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
A kotlósit.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
This?
A kártya, amit találtunk.
This?
Oh my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
It's a bingo! Isten, de imádom azt a jelenetet a izébe. Becstelen brigantikba, az megvan mindenkinek. Remélem.
You see, I also have one of these.
Neki
A
is van
card?
ilyen.
Like this?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
Ha,
How exclusive?
Very.
nagyon exkluzív klubba. De rég láttam azt a filmet. Hát én is. Nekem sajnos nincs meg. Hát Ghost Dragon tessék poltolni.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Na most kezdődött el a videójáték.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Új helyszín.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis. How do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Azt tetszik az ötlet. És hogy mi volt a jelenet? Hát nézd, az egész filmet érdemes megnézni, ha nem láttad. Abból, hogy it's a bingo, abból, hogyha láttad a filmet, akkor tudnod kell, melyikre jelenet.
Correct, Marty.
Vagy tudni fogod.
Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
Jó, azért még kérdezgessünk Natasáról.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
Anastasia, ő az.
Don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there?
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course. Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species, yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Jó, és még egyet tudunk kérdezni.
Said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
Aha. Jó, ezeket tudtuk kérdezni Louis-tól. Azt mondja, hogy nyomok, új nyom, ugye a kártya, ez a kártya, egy tagsági kártya a Sweltering Nile nevű luxus bordélyba, oda fogunk elmenni. Louisról megtudtuk, hogy ő is az öreg tapsifüles szereti az időt meglehetősen luxus körülmények között elütni. Így is lehet fogalmazni. És akkor itt van a Sweltering Nile már legendás luxus bordély, amit főképp a felső 10 000 tagjai látogatnak, és Louis barátom, ahogy az nem régiben kiderült. Oké, még 1, 2, 3, 4 helyszín itt még biztos lesz. Érdekes. Jó, és akkor az új helyszínünk az pontosan a bordélyház. Hát, let's go! Második fejezet. A gyilkosság.
To Marty's delight, we were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes.
Itt is
We've
vagyunk.
arrived.
Marty az teljesen
Calm
meg van
down,
hűlve.
Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Complete the first chapter. Nagyon jó, nagyon szép. Az első chapter kész. Aha. Van itt egy fotó, ajtó, madárfickó, képek, recepciós, rókahölgy, kép.
I don't even know. Good gods!
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy.
Ahogy rohadt jól megcsinálták ezeket a képeket.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Martin teljesen kész van.
I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Okay. I was pulling your leg. But still, it's a little hot in here.
Well, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more.
You don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
That's...
Ez jó.
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Johnny. Hello, Cicus.
That woman, she's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
Mi csodáltam, mi van?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps, more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her. I always get confused by the
hogy zavart, hogy nem látod a képet a háttérben. Jó, mindjárt megoldjuk.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
Tessék, sőt, Atemil kedvéért. Tessék, Atemil. Mehet a print screen, hogy megoldjad magadnak. Jó, megvagy, jó? Na, jó van akkor. Na. Igen. Az ügy, ami örökre megváltoztatta Sunny és Marty életét, egy különös bejelentéssel kezdődött, melyet egy tigris hölgy váratlan látogatása előzött meg, és végül egy keltetőházban végződött, ahol a két nyomozó példátlan mészállás szemtanúi lehettek. Az ügy hátterében egy még sosem látott méreg állt, amelyet azóta sem sikerült beazonosítani. Sunny személyesen is érintett lett az ügyben, amikor egy különös, cilinderes alak a családját vette célba, ám mielőtt elkaphatták volna, elmenekült. Az ügyet valójában sosem zárták le, ám a főügyész nyomására az újságok másnap mégis úgy számoltak be a vérvörös szilveszterről, mint a kakas páros, a csirkekopók dicsőséges győzelméről. Innen indult útjára egy kényszerű hazugság nyomán a csirkekopók legendája. Aha. Oké. Na jó. Kivel kezdjük? Nézzük meg a kutya kisasszony.
These brides are elegant, just like Laszlo said.
Laszlo?
Louis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails? Furry ears? A raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Valakinek.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart. Yeesh. That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
Oké. Beszéljünk a róka hölgyel.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
Bocsánat. Csak a klímával kapcsolatban írtak, ami fontos.
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Kotlós nyavaja. Na ne hülyéskedj velem.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Elképesztő minigame, mert na, ennyi.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
A lehúzás jobban megy, mi?
Anytime,
Nem
ma'am.
nyilatkozom, köszönöm szépen.
Anytime.
Jó, hát akkor a recepcióst nézzük
I
meg.
think she must be the receptionist.
Micsoda észrevétel, Sherlock, az igen.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Én a második vagyok alapvetően.
Well, you know, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
Na, beszéljünk vele.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Jó estét, Miss Diamond. Hello.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
A csíkoktól meghűl, úgyhogy nyugodjunk meg, Marty. Nyugi.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
Nem nagyon tudok vitatkozni alapvetően az állítással.
You're absolutely right.
Ahogy mondja.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah? We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
Te lennél Deborah egy éjszakára? Őszintén válaszolj. Igen, YouTube komment, ott lent. Te lennél Deborah egy éjszakára? És 2-re?
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
Nem itt dolgozik amúgy.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
Okay.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Jó, na lássuk, hogy miket írtunk föl. Személyek, kérdezés. Igen. Gyönyörű, kimértes profi, és valószínűleg egy prostituált. Mindazok vagyunk. Na,
Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
A László, Louis, Lenny, Hamilton, az.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
Zseniálisan van írva.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Ügyes, touché. Igen, ezt pont ezt akartam én is mondani.
Have you been working here long, miss?
Almost 5 years, sir.
5 éve dolgozik itt.
And do you like your job?
Very much so. I think it's only worth doing anything if you honestly enjoy it.
Okay.
Hear that, Sonny? You should take that advice.
I'm on it, Marty. I'm trying to get myself fired if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, and me too.
Collateral damage.
Yeah, Sonny. Zseniális.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, ma'am.
Jó.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No,
igazán mond neki semmit a listán.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you.
Nem jutottunk sokkal előrébb. A kártya.
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course.
It's a membership
card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Jöhet az entertainment rész.
Beauty.
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Szia, Santoro. Hello, hello.
Oh.
Akkor mégsem viszunk egyet. Ott van egy ajtó.
I apologize for the wait. Please, come with me.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Zavas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes.
Please, miss, take us to her.
With pleasure.
Okay.
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Csókolom, Madame Zavas. Na várjál, körbenézünk, csak ezt így benyomom, és akkor tuti. Halott óra.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time, it's a decoration. A memento.
A memento.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
Hogy nagyszüleimnek volt ilyen órája konkrétan. olyan hangosan, egy harang volt benne, mini harang, és ugye éjfélkor harangozott, olyan rohadt hangos volt, hogy felébredtél tőle. Konkrétan. Könyvek. A bagyok nem pislognak. Aha! Tudtátok ezt a vidról? Nem pislog. Bűz és bűnhődés. Egy kulcs az állati elméhez. A hüllő 49 éve. A ló halála. Innen hiányzik egy könyv amúgy. Az elmém 7 darabja. Na hát, az igen, az van mindenhol. Jelenleg az elmém minden darabjaira van esve. Az tuti fix. Törzsi erekjék.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
Azt mondja, bárányok hallgatnak, nincs itt.
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Az én fali órám minden órában más madárhangot ad ki. Wow! Komoly, és így kijön a másfajta madárka is, meg minden? Közben Bálint nagyon-nagyon szépen köszi a követést, üdvít, hello, hello.
Hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Nilenita kultúra egy ősi már kihalt civilizációtól ered, ami annak idején egy jelentős és nagy birodalom volt a vadvidék délnyugati forró égövi vidéken. Egyik híres, ma is élő képviselője a népnek Madame Zaives, a legendás kurtizán. Na, azt mondja, hogy itt van ő, a Madame, a mosolya hamis, ő maga is hamis, de a veszélyek nagyon is valódiak. Igen, mesék szóltak a szépségéről és gyilkos hideg vérűségéről, már a felette is eljárt az idő, de nem tűnik kevésbé veszélyesnek, mint amiről a legendák szólnak. Most a Sweatling Nine nevű luxusborjás tulajdonosság tengeti napjait. Ó, volt még ott valami. Nyom. Elővigyázatosnak kell lennünk, a nőnek igencsak rossz híre van szerte vadvidéken. Oké. Mindig megnézzük.
The legendary Madame Zaives.
Aztán köszönöm.
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead of the chicken police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague
belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information.
Nem mondja el a nevet.
In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
Elég komoly.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well too.
Azt mindjárt gondoltuk. Jó, tudunk tőle kérdezni, amúgy a képet nem néztük meg.
What a painting! Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
Milf Hunter Marty azt mondja.
I agree, ma'am.
Tessék, hagyom a képet megtekinteni Atemilnak. Meg vagy Atemil? Na jó van akkor. Szóval tudunk kérdezni az asszonyságtól. Itt nincsen valami? Jó, itt nincsen valami. Kérdezzünk hát. Először is a furcsa kártyáról.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. Okay. And our employees, of course.
És a dolgozók is.
The employees too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so.
Ezt nem mondta meg.
Yes, thank you. Louis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Louis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Lássuk, ő mit tud mondani a különös névlistánkról.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No.
Huh.
Discretion is key.
Absolutely.
Ez mondjuk új info, hogy a különös nevekkel listát ő ismerte.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Ismeri amúgy Natashát?
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Kihallgatni tudjuk az asszonyságot, de előbb még kérdezünk.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Okay. Na, azt mondja, hogy... Jó, van-e itt valami, ami jól jöhet nekünk? Nem úgy tűnik. Ott van egy kérdőjeles, meg a Dr. Bubóval se találkoztunk. Jó. Na, Phil, orrot fújok, aztán kihallgatjuk a nénit. Jaj, no! See you later, alligator.
Deceit is everything to Zavas. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Okay.
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Uh-huh. Na, azt mondja, hogy...
Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays?
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die, then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you, but there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Okay. Ez -10 volt, bazd meg. Mármint, hogy... A pikkuliba.
Why did you decide to open a brothel?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
Huh?
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say.
Így van.
And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
Ez jó van.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yeah.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question. Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Szóval valójában az a nem ismert rész a múltjában, az lehet, hogy pont az, hogy itt dolgozott, vagy itt volt.
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Jó, hát... meg akarta védeni őt, de mégis mitől? A városban mindenki úgy tartja, hogy maga veszélyes. Miért lehet ez? Megpróbálta a saját képére formálni őt, igaz? Miért fogadta be őt? Talán magát látta Natasában?
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends. But I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from. Or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
Hajrá, Waldorf, nyomjad!
I see.
Ez jó volt. Tudja, hogy Natasha honnan érkezett, mielőtt Clawville-be jött volna?
You know where Natasha came from before Clawville.
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
Felmelegítette, vagyis előkészítette vacsorára, így van.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protégé's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavas is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her protégés. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Ha? Még mindig tartják a kapcsolatot? Miért engedte el Natasha Wesslerrel? Egy pillanatra sem fordult meg a fejében, hogy Wessler és Natasha kapcsolatát kihasználhatná? Az nem. A felső kettő között gondolkodom. Mert ugye így arról van szó, hogy ugye ő a pártfogoltjait védelmezi, meg annak szenteli az életét. Nézzük.
Why did you let her leave with Wessler?
What else could I have done? Wessler is a handsome, rich, powerful animal, and Natasha fell in love with him. If anything, I know you can't stand in the way of a woman in love. There's nothing more dangerous, Mr. Featherland.
I've been in this job for more than 20 years, but I haven't heard that one before.
You see? You learn something new every day if you have an open mind. Yes.
Hát az mondjuk így van. Na, ez annyira jó volt, hogy ez mínuszos volt ez a kérdés. És mindenki amúgy most nézem, vadul a kettest mondta. Nagyon szép volt chat, tehát mindannyian elbasztuk.
When was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavas?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
Érdekes.
I see. Thank you, madam. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
Komoly zsaru a pali. Komoly zsaru. Nem rossz. Szerintem nem rossz. Egész jók voltunk. Így kell ezt csinálni, nem tökéletes, de még mindig... Így.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment.
No.
I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
És akkor most jobban szét tudunk nézni.
Beautiful pieces for sure. They must be worth a fortune. These books are here for a reason. They mean something. These books are here. These books. Yes, this is the.
Gyönyörű és halálos. Jó, azt mit nézzek még meg? A jegyzeteimet azt meg tudom nézni. Bordéba dolgozott, mielőtt Ibbenbeszlen megismerte és kimentette volna onnan. Itt van az öreg nő. Közeli kapcsolatban is voltak egymással, sem volt képes lenyomozni Natasha homályos múltjának minden részletét, pedig megpróbálta bevetni a minden kapcsolatát és befolyását, ami nem kevés. Nagyon mélyen érintett, amikor Natasha, akit lányaként szeretett, elhagyta Vessel kedvéért. Igen. Ezek a létesítmények egyszerre működtek, anya otthonként. Igen, igen, igen. Jó. Na. Oh. Miből kéne tudnom, hogy mire kéne állítani? Ha. Óra.
Nothing interesting here.
Valami súghatna az idővel kapcsolatban. Valószínűleg. Valószínűleg a könyvek segítenének. Matóra, bitóra. Mi súghat nekünk az órával kapcsolatban? Vagy Natasával kapcsolatban volt valami.
We stepped into it, didn't we? It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
Na jó. Nem teljesen vágom, hogy mi alapján kéne tudnom, hogy hány órára kéne állítanunk az órának a mutatóit. Nem annyira esett ez még le. Ghost Dragon, én nagyon-nagyon kedvellek meg minden, de amint jön egy ilyen rész, 1000-rel egyből nyomod, hogy lehet a tippel adni. Várj egy kicsit, hadd szenvedjek, jó? De majd szólok, ha lehet tippet adni. Nem kell egyből megkérdezni. Látom, hogy már másodjára kérdezett, hogy lehet tippet adni, lehet tippet adni, lehet tippet adni. Nem gond, csak várd meg. Tehát mindig mondom, amikor már nem fog az agyam, azt mehet a segítség. Mert nem látom meg nem jövök rá. Úgyis mondani fogom, nem kell mindig egyből nyomni. No problém, csak mondom, de ezt nem csak nálam, hanem máshoz is.
Yes,
tanulság.
This is the Zavas from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Próbáltad már 9 óra 55-re állítani a mém kedvéért? Mém? Akkor 4:20. Így is van. Na, most lehet nyomni a tippet. Illetve lent a tippet, ott lent lehet még. Szia, csúsz, amúgy hello.
These books are here for a reason.
Hát a könyveket néztem. Ja, hogy ja. Egy kulcsállati elmékhez. Akkor 7:49. Vagy 1:49. A 49 az az gyanús. Aztán a forgas körbe szerintem a másikat. Azt csinálom. Na várja, mi a másik? Az elmém 7 darabja. Ló halála. Hüllő 49 éve. Egy kulcs az állati elméhez. Rezetelte. Szabad-e okoskodni? Szabad. Most már szabad. A 49 számmal volt írva, másik 2 betűvel. Tehát azt mondod, 49 megtévesztés, és valójában egy kulcs és 7, vagy pont fordítva. Így sem nyert. És abból kell gyököt vonni. Már nem tudom, hogy mi van. Az órát kell beállítanunk megfelelően, hogy ott valami történjen. Csak nem jövök rá, hogy mit hova. Szia Kárf, és köszi szépen a 14-et. Köszi szépen. Aztán a 49 felé lassan teker. Melyiket? Na jó, jöhet a teljes hátsó ülés. Csak hogy haladjunk. Közben pörögjenek amúgy a high-fok kárfnak. High-fok, szóval a high-pok. Hét óra 49 a hím szerint. Nagyon picit legyen 10-esnél a nagy mutató, de az nem 49, mert nézd, tehát hogy nem tudom mennyire látszik, de ott vannak vonalak, tehát 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. This is 49. A 7-ről meg nem tudom, hogy mennyire mozdul el 8-ig, de nagyjából úgy itt kéne lennie, még 8 előtt vagyunk, a 7:49. 52. Most az hogy jön az 52? Ez az 52 itt. Először egy. Ja, hogy aha, tehát azért rezetelődik le. Tehát kismutató 1, utána 49, és utána meg 7. Szóval nem.
These books are here.
Szia Pyro, hello.
These books are...
Tehát 1, 49, 7. Ez kiváló, de még backseat-tel se tudok tovább jutni. Azért azt vágjátok, hogy next level. Ok. A walkthrough szerint a 7-esen és a 49-en kell állnia. Igen, és akkor... Tovább ment 3 pöttyel, igen, 1, 2, 3. Kismutató a 7-esre, a nagymutató a 10-esnél 0-sal kellene legyen 752. Hát nem, az nem 752 volt. Ez nem jön ki nekem sehogy se. Mert nem 52 volt, hanem 49 és valamennyi. Tehát, hogy nem volt 50-en se.
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you,
na mindegy,
but
köszi,
riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Szóval alapvetően a 7 az oké volt, de hogy a nem 49 volt, hanem egy kicsit több. És az 50-nél se volt. 49 és fél, igen. A lényeg, hogy megvan. Na, a titkos ajtó.
This room is not like her at all.
Köszi még egyszer.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Wait, you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Hát jó.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
Oké, kapkodok. Fiókok, gyanús könyv, képek a falon, írógép.
Ah, names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Do you think they all belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
Sure. Igen. Itt a róka király.
III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
Huh. I guess.
Ladies of the Force. 872.
So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
Onnan hiányzik a papír.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons.
Oh.
Some even from the royal family.
Oh.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny.
What?
There's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Oh. Oh.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
Azt a tollas poklat s mindenit úristen itt neki.
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
Kiderült az asszonyról egy-két dolog.
Listen, Bossbird, Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry, but...
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see.
Az írógépet nem is volt időm megnézni, basszus.
I see, madam.
Oh, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha.
And
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
Nincs lövöldözés, nyugi van!
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will.
Marty
I've always
keményben van.
wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
És kiadott nekik parancsot.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
Hello, hello.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Uh-oh. Ow!
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
What the fuck?
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
Molly lebukott amúgy, csak mondom, chat, figyeljünk oda rá.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, Boss Bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really...
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Na, amúgy, nyugodtan ráér. De hogy olvasom el a cucc? alapozz már. Felkiáltó jelleg zavarnak, nyugi. Na, azt mondja, hogy...
Will be fried chicken. I hope there are spices in those barrels at least. At least we'll go...
Létra, kötelek.
So close, yet so far.
So what now?
Összekötősbe jó vagyok.
Now we run and swim.
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Ah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, Boss Bird.
Ugrás.
That furry, fucking clucking gods. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my own.
Be a Gandallóba az a titkos átjáró.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to, well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
No, azt mondja, hogy... Igaza van, egy végtelenül önző szemétláda voltam, de most már nincs mit tenni, itt vagyunk, és van egy olyan érzésem, hogy mindezek ellenére ő a végsőkig kitartva itt mellettem, ahogy mindig. Oké. Itt van a kapitány, Mars. Úgy beszél, mint valami kalóz, és a szaga is pont olyan. Még nem tudjuk, hogy beszél. Ez pedig a dokkok. Lélekvesztő, a város és a kapitány.
You've seen better days too, haven't you? Clawville. You tried it again, but I'm still alive.
Még élünk.
I'm glad you made it, partner.
Tudunk Martival beszélni, meg itt a kapitány.
Cluck me. That's old Captain Marsh. I thought he died 50 years ago.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the God.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Arr. Get out from the burning ship. Arr.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr.
Arr.
What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing
Boise.
new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr, of course I have. A burning ship. Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly, and even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh?
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, okay, that's too much for me.
Jó. Azt mondja, hogy ő nagyobb legenda, mint mi bármikor leszünk, mindenki csak kapitánynak nevezi, pedig valószínűleg soha nem hagyta el a száraz földet. Ártatlan egy fickó, de még az is lehet, hogy látott valami hasznosat. Oh, Marty?
You can swim after all.
Yeah. Or the river spat me out.
Well, what about your guns? Did you throw them away?
Hell no. Where they go, I go. And where I go, they're coming with me no matter what.
Jó, még megvannak a fegyverei.
I'm seriously amazed you're still alive.
Yeah, sure.
A black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat. A big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship. I don't blame them. It's not something you see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea.
Ja, két kidobó a izéből.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Exactly. Are you friends of theirs?
Well, an acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar Club, and the goon that was hanging around Ibn.
Plumey gods. Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Easy, old-timer.
Okay.
This Ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
So they didn't see us swimming to shore?
I wouldn't know that.
What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
We agree on that.
I think I broke a rib or two.
Oh?
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
Bubo!
We have to, pal.
El kell mennünk Bubóhoz.
I'm not your pal, especially after tonight.
Come on, we got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
Jó, új helyszín, Bubóhoz kell majd menni, de itt még kérdezősködünk.
Tell me, Captain, do you hang out here all the time?
This behind me is me ship, lads.
Mi ship,
or
lads?
at least, it's a ship I'm living in at the moment. It's
Jó,
not
itt vágyott a
mine.
vacsorához.
And what do you do?
I stand here and watch the sea.
The sea? You mean the River Times?
River? That was a good one, boy.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
Uh-huh.
Of course I do, me boys. But they don't really tolerate folks like me there.
Not surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like
wenches.
Sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you. If only I were a spring chicken like ye are, I'd be already running over there.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
On a burning ship? Bloody hell. You know how to live, lads.
We're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, you be. Arr.
Oké, és akkor Madame Zavasról is kikérdezzük.
Madame Zavas?
When I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful.
Gyönyörű és halálos, pont ahogy a nőket szeretem. Az szép. Az komoly.
Me too.
Az komoly.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
She has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
You're quite the detective.
Micsoda detektív.
So I've been told.
Jó, megkérdeztük, amit lehetett.
You know, I have a feeling this night's just getting started.
We were almost finished.
Yeah.
You don't want to quit, do you?
No, Sonny, I don't.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
Nice. Na jó, azt mondja, hogy a személyeknél egyrészt Archibaldhoz tudtuk meg. Mindent megtesznek, hogy fűbe harapjunk, eddig nem jártak sikerrel, eddig. Bubó. Ő szinte egy intézmény. Ő tartja egyben gangstereknek nagy részét, és olykor még a zsaruk is, ha nem hivatalosan szeretnék szervizeltetni magukat. Egy vénneurzikus ronda, a morfinista bagoly, de a régi barát meg a csikakopók jobb napjaiból. Aha. Most kaptuk meg az új helyet, a Bubónak a helyét. Jó. És akkor hova tudunk menni? Csak Bubó lakására. Akkor irány Bubó. Róka, közben nagyon szépen köszönöm, hogy voltál. Jó pihenést. Hello, hello. Harmadik fejezet. A múltból.
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing, and the morphine stock suspiciously depleted, so the force said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice, but lost his license pretty quick. Now he's doing something that vaguely resembles medicine, fixing up gangsters and bent coppers. Or pigeons like us. I hadn't seen the doc since he had to pick a dozen pellets out of my drumstick. Thanks, Marty.
Well, well.
Itt van Bubó.
Look who the cat dragged in. The one and only chicken coppers in the rotting flesh.
Good evening to you too, old owl.
Aw. Has he shot you again?
Not yet.
Még nem.
Ha, it is to laugh. I just need a strong painkiller, and since we're already here, some information too.
Well, then I hope your pockets are full.
We just crawled out of the river, so if it's all right with you, I can pay with a pocket full of mud.
Well, I owe you one anyway.
One? Don't make me laugh, Bubo. You're indebted to us for the rest of your life.
Okay, tell me what's wrong and do it fast. It's a busy night. On New Year's Eve, animals love to shoot or even eat each other.
Arra gondolata Milott.
Tell me about it. Tonight's starting to remind me of the bloody New Year's Eve.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Did you come here to cry me a river? Spit it out. Then get your wobbly waddles out of here. Ursula will be home soon.
Fullos Easter egg.
Charming as ever, old bird.
Like in the cave of the vampire bat in those horror movies.
You're right. I think all of these are illegal.
Occult magic.
Demonology.
Perverse desire.
Unholy dealings.
Would you two shut the cluck up?
Anatómiai ábra.
What do you think? Is this a medical illustration or the good doc's dinner?
Unfortunately, the two are often one and the same.
Ugh.
Van itt egy zongora
This
is.
is just for decoration, right? Somehow I can't picture you playing the classics.
It's Ursula's, not mine. She plays beautifully.
És próbálom felidézni, mert mint hogyha a zongorán játszott volna az intrójába a Dr. Bubónak, nem? Az Ursula. Ugye?
I can imagine.
Hey, shut your beak or I'm gonna sew it shut for you.
All right, calm down.
Zseni. Van ott egy gyanús szoba, vagy egy csontváz. Aha.
Who's that?
Ő kicsoda?
Who? Oh, he's my father.
Hogy, what?
Your what?
Why are you so surprised? He gave his body to science.
Aha.
Then what's he doing here?
You're a hilarious guy.
That was a good one, Sonny.
Yeah, thanks.
Huh. Two infantile monkeys.
Okay.
Oh, yuck. It's soaked with blood. Fresh blood.
Totally sober, huh?
Na basszus, véletlen kettőt nyomtam.
Oh, yuck. It's soaked with blood.
I was operating on someone a few minutes ago.
Totally sober, huh?
More or less.
More or less.
My hands tremble if I don't drink, okay? Just leave me alone.
Aha. Ismerős. Vannak ilyen dokik. Vannak. Hallottunk már ilyenről.
Do you keep the dead bodies and your stolen morphine stash here?
The morphine's long gone.
Morfium már rég elfogyott.
Oh, poor Boobo.
Watch your beak, Martin.
Who's next? Oké, megtaláltuk. Ott van Ursula. Ott van. Barna mackó. Egy nagy medve hatalmas szívvel. Zseni. Zseni.
You look pretty good, old man. You on a formaldehyde diet?
Your humor hasn't changed. Worn and out of style.
Just like you, Boobo.
Spit it out. What do you want from me? I have a busy night.
Busy?
I had to patch up two muscleheads a few minutes ago. Of course, they ran off and didn't pay.
Huh.
What muscleheads?
Wait, let me guess. A ram and a bobcat.
How did you know?
Shit. What was their problem? Why did they come here?
The bobcat's hand was badly burned and something had sliced the ram.
Well, it's not an easy job to haul two unconscious roosters onto an abandoned ship and then set it on fire.
Megsérültek közben.
What have you gotten yourselves into again, you fools? Those two work for Ibn Wessler.
Tudjuk.
Yeah, don't say.
Well, in this case, it was nice to know you, gent.
Don't celebrate in advance, Doc. As you can see, we're not so easy to kill.
Ne így áll előre a medve bőrére, bagoly, mondat. A Ursula fényében, aki egy medve, meglehetősen erős.
Just tell us everything you know.
Nem?
Give us some strong painkillers.
Well, all right. Ask away. But I must warn you. If Ursula comes home and sees you here, she'll either kick you out or maul you to death.
Ajaj. De miért? Miért bántana minket Ursula?
What do you know about Madame Zavas and her affairs?
Zavas, huh? That woman's probably even more dangerous than Ibn Wessler himself.
Oh, great news.
Remek hírek, ja.
Is there some kind of link between them?
Ibn's contacts span the entire city, and his new girlfriend, that Natasha, worked in the brothel once.
Azt ő ezt honnan
How do you
tudja?
know that?
Everybody knows.
Mindenki.
Oh,
Mi nem
great.
tudtuk.
We almost died for that information.
Why didn't you ask?
Shut up, okay?
Okay.
So that Ram and his partner, did they talk about something? About their plans, where they're going next?
The Bobcat didn't say a word, he just growled. But the Ram couldn't shut up, and he talks like a butler or something. He's got a very strange vocabulary, I must say.
Ez így van, ez így van.
What did they say, Bubo? Get to the point.
After they've done the job, killing you, I guess, they said they have to kill a rat, too.
A rat?
Szerintem Louis-t.
Figuratively. An informer. Someone who spilled the beans and hurt Mr. Wessler's interests.
Szerintem a nyuszit akarják
An
elkapni.
informer.
They called him a sneaky little bastard, too, if that helps.
That's gotta be Zip.
Vagy Zippe.
Of course, Zip. Damn it.
Well, then that Fleabag's done for.
Én a nyúlra tippeltem volna. Ugye tőle kaptunk olyan infót inkább.
Hold your horses, Marty. Zip is like a cockroach, practically immortal.
I guess. We gotta help him then.
I'm afraid you're right. We still owe him one.
One?
I didn't even hear that, Bubo. So, who tried to get us out of the way, and why?
Na lássuk. Szóval mégis ki akart minket eltenni lábalól, és miért? De oda egy valaki kell. Ők ketten.
Maybe Zavas is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler.
Maybe.
But why? Just because Natasha used to work at that place?
Ibn nem tudta, hogy Natasha azon a helyen dolgozott, de Ibn megpróbálja megölni Natashát, mert a bordéban dolgozott, ő lesz a tettes. Ez szerintem nem jött be akkor.
Ibn Wessler wants to hide the tracks leading to Natasha's past. Or maybe it was Natasha herself.
Aha.
But what does it have to do with Zip? Why do they want to kill the raccoon?
Zip derítette ki, hogy Natasha korábban a bordéban dolgozott. Zip maga is a bordéban dolgozott korábban. Zipnek van valami, ami összeköti Miss Ibn Wesslerrel, és persze Natasha titkos kurtizán múltjával. Ez lehet az. Vagy nem. Túl sokat tudott Natasha múltjáról és Weston piszkos üzleteiről.
Zit knows something or has something that can unveil Natasha and Ibn's secret. We need to find out what it is.
Ez az, baby.
Sonny, there's something else. Your car's here behind the building. Ursula covered it with a tarp.
Azt az hogy?
What? Why?
She saw it in front of the brothel. And she also saw the madam's girls trying to take it apart.
Furry gods. What did she do to them?
Well, a couple of dames with guns are not enough to scare my dear Ursula, that's for sure.
Wow.
But relax. She didn't tear them to pieces. She just chased them off and got away with your car.
You know, for once, that's wonderful news.
Yeah, I wore my legs down to get here.
Warmest regards to Ursula when she gets back, Doc. She may have saved our lives.
Of course I will. Now, cluck off, will you?
Ah, you're the best, Bubo.
I know. Will you kindly get lost?
Tehát én még akarnék kérdezni tőle. Még itt vannak kérdéseim.
What does this tell you, Bubo?
That you tore off the corner of a painting?
Not that. What do you make of it?
That somewhere a painting is missing a corner.
Don't cluck with me, old man.
I'm not. I'm completely serious.
Then...
Don't.
Jó, hát erre ezzel nem jutottunk előrébb. Ursula?
Love is still in the air, I see.
I'm a prisoner, boys.
Yeah, the prisoner of your stupidity.
Easy for you to say. You can't get rid of a woman like her so easily.
Why? Because she's a bear and weighs a ton?
No. Because no matter how much I hate her, I still love her more than anything.
Ezt a házastársak átérezhetik.
Oh, touching. Hold your tongue, McChicken.
Joking aside, how are you, Doc? Long time no see.
Oh, you should get shot more often, then you'd see me more.
Yeah, right. I'm on it.
I'm still alive. Clawville's still standing, to my surprise. Ursula still bears with me, to my even greater surprise. What else can I say?
You don't need anything else then, right?
What's she?
You know, I could use a big house, a normal job, and a ton of money. And it'd be great if that ridiculous King Hector would finally resign from the throne.
So you still support the Separatists?
Wow, this old owl's heart is beating.
But your life partner is a bear.
Not a problem as long as I don't marry her.
You're a goddamn hypocrite, Bubo.
Az komoly.
Why, thank you.
Na, állj. Csak az előbbi zenei taktus, az tisztára ilyen utalás volt szerintem a zenéjére a Dr. Bubónak. Nem? Atemil. Na mindegy. De igen, már korábban is volt ez a zene. Lehet, mert most nagyon feltűnt. Nyilván, mert a Dr. Bubónál vagyunk. Oké. Azt mondja, hogy... Szia, Kovilil amúgy. Ott van Bubó. Ott van Bubó. Nem egy alkalommal segített már ki minket a múltban, de mi talán még többször húztuk ki őt a csóvából. Bubó említette, hogy imént vesz a gorilla egy patkányt, próbálnak elcsípni. Az a patkány csak is zip lehet. Oké, akkor oda kéne mennünk. Tudunk menni amúgy a izéhez, meg ide is. Több helyre is tudunk most menni. Miért tudunk menni a hétvégi házhoz? Nézzünk már oda.
We're busted, boss.
Yeah, the boys were quite fast, I admit.
What are we gonna tell them? Any chance we were just joyriding around here?
Not much. That's why they're gonna believe it.
You think so?
Just watch and learn, cub.
Nem tudom pontosan miért volt jó ide eljönni. És jól tippeltem, hogy őket rendelték ide.
Hey, boys. I see you're working hard.
Hey, what about you? What the hell are you doing here?
We were just driving through when we saw the party.
And who are you trying to feed that bullshit to?
Yeah, we're not eating that, Sonny.
This isn't your neighborhood. So, out with it. Why are you here?
Pull back the spikes. What's going on? Just...
Oh. Young girl, around 25 to 30 years old. Pretty? Some kind of dough or something?
Impala, you moron.
Aye, she was an Impala indeed, fellas.
Wait, how do you know that, Marty?
Marty Buzzman.
One of the officers mentioned it. Don't blow your top, okay? Carry on. We don't have all night.
So, the girl was naked. There's no trace of predation. We don't even know how she died.
Igen, Atamir, az lehet.
Another thing that only happens in Clawville, huh?
Which reminds me, what are you even doing here?
We're securing the area.
Securing the area.
Yeah, I can see that.
I beg your pardon, Marty.
I said have a nice time doing nothing, boys. I mean, securing.
Sorry, guys. Crime scene. You can come in if you want, Marty. But unfortunately, Sonny counts as a civilian.
It's all right, Bosco. We understand. Anyway, I don't think whatever's in there would surprise us much.
What? Why'd you say that?
Oh, nothing. We've just heard what's going on. It's one ugly case.
Yeah, she was young and full of life. At least I think so. Sometimes I feel like I'm too old for this shit, you know?
What are you doing here anyway? I heard there wasn't any predation here. It's a simple murder case, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be, but the city's too busy tonight. We simply don't have enough officers on duty to cover everything. Sound familiar?
Yes, it does.
So everyone's doing everything, eh?
And nothing. Not what they should, anyway. But you know, I'm not even here. I just stepped in to take a look at the case for the boss. I'm already heading back to the PD.
Okay.
We just happen to be around here too, so we'll be on our way now.
See you soon?
Yeah, afraid so.
Okay, na majd tala.
Should we blow out the tires, boss?
What the hell's gotten into you, Marty?
Huh?
Ez teljesen hülye. Jó, itt ez szerintem ennyi volt, nem tudunk bemenni nyilván. A klubhoz oda tudunk menni, ott a kickdobót.
Well, looks like the party's over.
Vége a bulinak közben
Yeah,
itt.
it looks like it. And just when I was starting to get into the mood.
Damn it. I thought I was gonna see you shake a tail feather tonight, boss.
Yeah, let's not go that far.
Na lássuk, azt mondja, hogy itt van Mort, Louis, ott vannak a hölgyek.
Hello, ladies.
Not even what happened to us at the brothel and on the burning ship discouraged you, huh?
On the contrary, Sonny. I haven't felt this much alive in a long, long time.
All right. You have 5 minutes. Then we're leaving.
Thanks, Dad. But I'm not gonna talk to them. You know me. I only conquer from afar, and only in my mind, ever since Laura turned my head and my world upside.
What a lucky woman, eh? That's for sure.
Istenem.
Hey, Lewis. Here again?
I just left something here, Sonny, but nothing important.
Are you sure everything's all right, Lewis?
Valamit itt hagyott, azt mondja.
Distracted.
I'm fine, Sonny. Don't you worry about me. What are you doing here anyway? You look quite battered.
Well, we got both hot and cold tonight, literally and at the same time. But we're alive, and we're hoping maybe we can find Natasha here.
I'm sorry, Sonny. I haven't seen her since her performance.
Well, thanks. Keep your eyes open, all right?
Okay.
In my ears.
Azt is. Mort?
I could already smell you boys.
Yeah, hello, Morty. What's up? Are you
Me? Lost? No way.
If I'm not mistaken, your rickety little shack isn't this way, Morty. It's miles away from here.
Don't you worry about me, you overgrown eggs. I know where the road's taking me.
Jeffy threw you out again, huh?
Don't you worry about that either, pal.
Aktiváltad a Google asszisztensemet. De én nem is csináltam semmit. A szinkron színészek előtt le a kalpa. Ja, rohadt jó.
Bastard. All right, listen, Mort. I'll talk to Lewis for you, okay? Luckily, he's right here.
Don't bother because of me, sonny boy. It's nothing. I can walk.
No worries. I just want your legend to live on, lizard wizard.
Lizard wizard? Szegény Mort eltévedt, és nagyon úgy tűnik, nem tud hazamenni, vagy nem akart. Minden esetre szóltunk Louisnak, hogy kerítsen neki egy szobát. Mi még nem szóltunk. És nincs itt ugye a kidobó.
Listen, Lewis, I need some help. A favor.
Sonny, you know, for you, anything, my friend. 5 times a day, even.
Okay, I deserve that.
So, how can I
You know old Morty, right?
Yes, I know him.
I know he's not a saint, and he doesn't smell like flowers. His manners are disgraceful.
And he drinks a lot.
He's friends with weirdos.
And he's in and out of jail.
So we know he's not an easy character, but he has nowhere to go. And he is an old friend. Or something like that.
So, he needs a room, right?
You guessed it, pal.
Well, no problem, gentlemen. I can handle that.
Okay.
Thanks, Lewis. Again. I don't know how many times. Much obliged.
Don't mention it. One day I'm gonna ask you for a favor in return.
Attól mondjuk tartok egy kicsit.
Anything, long ears.
Tapsi füles. Jó, trófea feloldva. Golden Heart. Help Mort get a room for the night. Nice. Oké. Zsír. Akkor itt az ennyi. Mielőtt a Habdoghoz megyünk, még el tudunk menni a bordélyházba. Ott voltunk. Újságoshoz. Mi van az újságosnál?
Look at what the wind of the sea dragged in. Our girlfriend in the flesh.
Can't believe it. Is this guy everywhere?
The gull sees farthest who flies highest, Marty.
Yeah. That guy's never given up. That's clucking sure.
Ja, az újságíró csávó. Timothy, mi a
Hey there,
keresel itt?
Jimster. Long time no see.
Hey, boys. What a lovely surprise.
Do you also have a deja vu, Sonny? It's like all of this had already happened, isn't it?
Yeah, now that you mention it.
I wasn't following you boys, I swear.
We never said you were, Timbo. But what exactly are you doing here? It's a little far away from Roachtown.
Okay, I confess. I was following you. But I simply had to know what this is all about and how it's gonna end. It's my job, after all. Well, you have to understand, pals.
Szóval követett minket. Creepy.
We're not your pals, Tim. And I'm telling you for the last time, get the clock off our backs, or it's gonna end up a lot different for you than you think.
Le lesz puffantva.
Ah, that's harsh. Even from you, Sonny. Did something happen? Did you get dragged into something personal? And on New Year's Eve again? I mean, what's the chance of that? Bloody New Year's is back? Is there a connection between the two? What happens if it reappears again?
Make him stop, Marty, or I'm gonna twist his beak off.
Hey, okay, I get it. Yeah, my beak is sealed, and I'm gonna keep it low.
Very good. You're not so stupid after all, Tim. You must have been just pretending.
That's a good one, Sonny.
What a night we're having. We even ran into Bubo.
And you're still alive? Give praise to the great wild ones, lads.
Próbáljuk minél több infókat összeszedni.
What's going on with the old owl? You didn't tell us much about himself.
I hear the old owl's doing quite all right, since more and more cops step outside the line and more gangsters shoot themselves in the foot.
Busy days, huh?
Something's coming, lads. It's in the air, and I can feel it in me beaver bones, too. Clovels boiling.
Aye.
Yeah, we feel it as well, Uncle Mullen.
We managed to run into Philmar, too.
Good old Phil, huh? I've heard he's not been doing so well of late.
He didn't look so good, that's for sure.
At the age of the private eye is over, lads. Now animals either sue each other or turn to the local crime lords. Only jealous or betrayed housewives remain for private detectives.
Phil would never admit to that. He's too much of a romantic.
Are we still talking about Philmar?
What the hell is Tim doing here?
You're still angry at him then. He's not really a bad fowler, and he simply idolizes you. Be gentle with him.
It's not adoration, it's an obsession, and I can't bear obsessive people.
Then how exactly can you bear Martin?
Erős.
Hey, old man.
The exception that proves the rule.
If I'm obsessed, then what are you, boss bird?
Oh, that's different. I have no other choice but to be with myself.
The toughest prison on the planet, right?
Az komoly.
Get a room, you two.
Ez jó volt.
Listen, Hercule, what do you know about Madame Zavas?
Why do I have the feeling you're not interested in her girls?
Because you know us, Uncle.
I hope you didn't mess with her. The old Cayman has a rather bad reputation, to put it mildly.
Hát, szóval az úgy volt, hogy volt egy kis... bementünk a titkos szobába, és szóval...
Crocodile. But you're right. We shouldn't have messed with the old gal. She set fire to a ship with us in it.
Boys, I've heard she loves drama, but that is a whole other level.
Yeah, right. We barely got out alive.
What else should I tell you about her then? Maybe try not to anger her, if that's possible.
Thanks. Good advice.
I see everything's like it used to be.
Yeah, if only my back was the same.
You're telling me.
Nice. Jó, oké. Mehetünk, még nem ide. Ott voltunk, itt is voltunk. Menjünk vissza a Sweltering Nilehoz.
Sonny, you sure they'll welcome us here?
No, they won't, but I don't care.
Ez lehet, hogy nem túl jó ötlet, de nem
I
baj.
like this new Sonny.
Na, hello!
Hello, miss.
Gentlemen,
Don't worry, miss. We're not here to arrest you. Though I admit the temptation is high.
I just...
We know, doll. You did what the madam told you to, right? Please, don't be embarrassed. It's not your fault.
Hey, Marty, you're not gonna propose to her, are you?
Please, gentlemen, this is very embarrassing and unpleasant for me. What do you want here? Are you tempting fate?
If we wanted to die, we just had to let the ship burn. You know, the one you put us into.
I had nothing to do with that. It was Ibn Wessler's goons.
Wessler's goons? Did they knock us out, too?
No, that was us. The girls. But we had no choice. I can't tell you more.
Tell us this, then. Is the madam here?
Yes, but I'm sure she wouldn't want to see you. You have to understand that.
We'll see about that, sweet pea. Thanks for the help.
But
Megpróbáljunk bemenni a madamhoz.
I have a feeling we don't fit in here.
Well, we did just crawl out of a river after escaping from a burning ship.
But these furies happened to set on fire.
Exactly. So that means we deserve some premium compensation.
Don't even think about it.
Menjünk, mi baj lehet?
You think this is a good idea, Sonny? We're gonna make the crocodile even more angry.
Stay outside if you want, Marty. I don't care.
Gee, okay. Okay, boss. I didn't say anything.
The end is nigh. The dead walk among us.
Hello.
Greetings to you too, madam. Are you surprised to see us?
I must admit I am a little. But I also must admit I'm relieved. Yes.
Relieved? Wasn't it you who put us on a burning ship, by any chance?
No, it wasn't me, Mr. Featherland. Though I can't deny my part in it either.
How comforting.
Look, Mr. Featherland, your investigation clashed with my business and my personal interests. I couldn't let it slide. That's all there is to it. Nothing more. You're expecting any other explanation in vain.
Okay.
You really are cold-blooded, aren't you?
Not my fault. I'm a crocodile.
Gyönyörű.
It has nothing to do with you being a crocodile, madam.
Whatever you think.
Ez jó volt, nagyon.
What can I help you with, gentlemen?
Before you alert your wildcats, we're not here to arrest you, ma'am. We're not even here to confront you with anything.
Why then? To what do I owe the pleasure of you?
I simply want to know why.
The answer is frustratingly simple, Mr. Featherland. You'll be disappointed.
Try me.
I have a contract with Mr. Wessler, and your investigation infringed certain terms of that contract. That's all.
Contract, huh? Is Natasha the subject of this contract? You sold her to Ibn Wessler, right?
That assumption is offensive.
So?
I'm not going to answer that, Mr. Featherland. No.
I knew it. You know, sister, you could be a famous crocodile. You're still just a snake. And I hope snakes will forgive me that I mentioned them in the same sentence as you.
Wow.
I'm truly sorry you feel that way, Detective. Maybe one day your opinion will change.
Na jó. Akkor menjünk a Habdoghoz.
Damn, we're late.
I don't see him anywhere.
But that jerk's here.
Yeah, the famous scribbler Tim in the flesh. He must have seen something.
Oh, let me be the bad cop, boss bird.
Permission granted.
Bocs, véletlen nyomtam meg.
Yes.
Szóval nincs itt a csávó, viszont Timothy meg itt van. Na, Timothy.
Hey, Timbo.
Hey, Hello, boys. What a lovely welcome.
You're not scared to see us, are you?
Who? Me? What are you thinking? I'm always glad to see you working. Especially together like this as the legendary chicken police.
What the hell's going on here, Tim?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You see, what the hell could have happened here, right? Very strange.
Where's Zip, Timbo?
Keen observation, boys. Because that's the most exciting thing about the story.
Let me guess. A ram and a bobcat appeared and took him with them.
Well, you could say that if it happened, but it didn't.
Akkor.
Then what?
Isn't it great? Here's the twist.
Igen.
Start talking, Tim, or we'll have to see if you can really fly.
Come on, Sonny. I was supposed to be the bad cop.
Shut your beak, Monty.
Hey, quit playing tough, will ya? You know I'll help you even if you don't threaten me. I always do. Mostly.
Stop babbling. Just answer the question.
Jó, tudunk tőle kérdezni.
Have you seen anything weird around the river?
You mean the smoke and burning ship?
Exactly.
Oh, no. I haven't seen that.
What do you know about Madame Zavas, Timothy? What's the old hag up to these days?
I only know what everybody does. She's rich, she owns a brothel, allegedly she used to be a spy, and she's an enthusiastic supporter of the Crown and the Royalist Party.
What else?
Well, I haven't heard anything else, I swear. She's surrounded by secrets. She was a spy, you know. Although...
Yes?
A little bird told me she's been entertaining quite a lot of foreign guests recently. I mean, real high-quality VIP guests.
Okay.
From where?
Igen, ez a rossz zsaru, rosszabb zsaru felállás volt.
Well, I don't know, but allegedly, she's welcomed patrons from Stavonia, Averia, and even Nautica. Basically from everywhere that matters.
And?
Well, that's all. You know I can get into everywhere, but even I give the Nile a wide berth. Those wild girls are capable of anything protecting the madam. Trust me.
Yeah, we've noticed.
Okay, Zip.
So, what about Zip?
Mi van Zippel?
I'm telling you, I don't know. He was already gone by the time I got here.
Why are you still sniffing around?
I was trying to make that fella talk over there.
What, the old fly guy? You speak insect?
What if I do? I'm educated, you know?
All right, Tim, my patience is gone. It's time you start singing like the songbird you are.
Hey, that's Seabird. Okay, back off. We're old friends, aren't we?
Exactly. That's why I haven't smeared the walls with you yet.
Ouch.
Ó, ki tudjuk őt kérdezni? Vagy kihallgatni?
Hey, old pal, could you help us?
Does he understand?
I don't know.
Excuse me. Have you seen where the raccoon went? The one who owns the joint? Nothing.
Légyül beszél. Oké. Azt mondja, hogy a kódexbe kaptunk új bejegyzést. Egyikkel a 4 nagy tenger alatti országnak, Nautica, Klevén határától mindössze mintegy 1500 mérföldre található, ezért szoros kereskedelmi és történelmi kapcsolat fűzi össze a két államot. Fővárosa híres róla, hogy teljes egészében alkalmas szárazföldi állatok fogadására is. Na gyere ide, tesó!
Timbo's a douchebag, so it's not hard to draw the truth from him.
Szóval mi a franc keressen rá lefelé, Timbo?
So what the hell are you doing around here, Timbo?
All right, I confess, but you'll be surprised. I was looking for you boys.
Minket
The whole
keresett.
town's talking about you.
Az egész város rólunk beszél.
Really? I'm swelling with pride.
Everybody's whispering about the chicken police being back together again. And that you've already turned the whole city upside down.
Great news. What else do they say?
That you've threatened Ibn Wessler's sweetheart Natasha, then trashed Madame Zavas's brothel. Hard stuff.
Really? I'm not surprised.
Oh, and the best, you set fire to a ship, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
Ah, and one more thing. A poor girl was found dead at Natasha's place after you visited there.
Is that so? And you believe all that?
I'm a journalist, Sonny. Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yeah, right.
És miért pont itt kerestél minket?
And why were you looking for us here, of all places?
You offend me, Sonny. I'm your biggest fan. I knew the hop dog's gonna be on your list.
So it was a lucky guess.
Something like that. And I'm wasting time here
Igen,
often
így
anyway,
kezdődnek a rossz
so I had
pletykák.
nothing to lose. And here we are.
Elő a farbával, Tim, ki köpött? Szóval véletlen sem követtél minket, igaz? Aha. Cső, Tamil, hello, hello.
Out with it, Tim. Who squawked?
Well, any decent journalist has connections everywhere, Sonny. So have I.
So?
You don't think I'm gonna betray my source? Do you take me for a rat? Sorry, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I have no problem with rats.
What happened to Zip, Tim?
Okay. When I arrived here, the hop dog was already closed. Zip wanted to shoo me away, but I managed to persuade him to talk to me a little. We're old friends, Sonny, you know? And I have this personal charm.
Personal charm, me?
Yeah, right, the charm. Get to the point, Timbo.
Okay. So, he was totally crazy. I've never seen him like that before. He was flustered, flailing, and talking absolute gibberish.
Uh-huh.
He must have said something, since you're such great friends.
Well, he just said he'd go to the only place where there are even bigger scoundrels than those that are after him.
Azt mondta, felkeresi az egyetlen helyet, ahol még nagyobb gazemberek vannak, mint akik őt üldözik.
Really? I can guess where he meant.
I didn't have a clue. Anyway, after he closed the dog behind me, and then the cops came and took him away in handcuffs, I came to the conclusion that all of this makes no sense.
A zsaruk bilincsben elvitték? Hoppá.
You clever son of a bitch.
Why? What is it?
You just keep your beak out of this, Scribbler. I think I've got an idea about what our little friend's up to. Timbo loves to brag, and it's easy to approach him through his ego. Best if we ruthlessly exploit that.
Azt mondja, hogy... Tim szeret hencegni az egójával, könnyen közel lehet hozzá férkőzni. A legjobb, ha könnyörtelenül kihasználjuk ezt.
Working on a new front page article, eh?
Well, if specific celebrity couple's willing to give me an interview, then maybe I...
Don't even dream about it, Timby.
Mm-hmm. Kitől hallottad, hogy újra együtt dolgozunk? A zsarokat hogy kaptattad le? A két hekús kik voltak?
As you're so well-informed, Timster, tell me about Madame Zavas.
Well, they say she's kinda angry because someone trashed her brothel. Oh, and that someone was allegedly you and Marty.
Yeah, you already told us. Good story. Anything else? With a little more truth in it.
Allegedly, Ibn Wessler's men were seen around the brothel. I have a hunch that they were the same two guys that came here, too.
Gee, that may even be true.
Nagyon jók vagyunk.
Timbo, you pay attention to everything. Did anyone else come here?
Besides the coppers? Yeah, a ram and a bobcat, in fact.
Azt gondoltuk.
But you just told us it wasn't them.
Gotcha.
Wasn't them what? I didn't say they took Zip, because that's not how it happened.
Don't make me mad, Tim. We're really not in the mood for this.
Hey, I'm only telling you the truth. They stopped here in a fancy big car, looked around, then left. Zip was no longer here. Neither were the coppers, okay?
Csak erre jártak és tovább
Tiny
mentek
Tim
akkor.
is a true fan of ours, and it's time to finally use that to our advantage. Help your old pals, Tim. What was Zip doing before they took him away?
Hey, you're trying to grease me up with all that sweet talk, Sonny honey.
Of course not, Tim. We're old pals.
I'm sure we are, but I don't remember you telling me that without an ulterior motive. But you know what? I don't care. Feels good anyway.
I'm glad to hear that. So...
Zip was acting crazy. He was running around, knocking over everything and throwing things away. Then he suddenly disappeared into the kitchen. I guess that's when he made the call. Because soon after that, the coppers arrived.
And in between?
Well, I didn't see him in between.
Why didn't you go inside? He's your friend, isn't he?
Jó kérdés.
I tried, Sonny. The door was closed. I knocked, even yelled. You know how a yelling seagull sounds like. But nothing.
I think I have a hunch what that was all about.
Good for you, Sonny.
Zip was hiding something in the dog, right?
What do you mean exactly?
Well, you tell me. You're good old friends, aren't you?
Well, that's right, Sonny, but Zip's not the kind to easily share his secrets. But now that you put it that way...
That's more like it, Tim. Tell me, what do you know?
I don't know what it could be exactly. I mean, maybe it's not even relevant, but I'm sure Zip was trying to get rid of something when I arrived here.
What? And where?
I don't know, okay? I already told you too much. If Zip hears about me telling you all this, he's never gonna talk to me again.
Tim, unless we find Zip, he's not gonna talk to anyone ever again. Not in this life, at least.
Bizony. Csü! Ott van, baby! Very good, igazi nyomozó. Szia, Yi! Ha ezzel végeztek a másik rész előtt, a spin-offot javaslom, konkrétan 2-4 óra végigjátszani. Mindenképp. Zip's Cuff. Ezt föl kell írnom. No, folytassuk, de már csak addig, hogy a következő helyszínig megyünk, mert teljesen kész vagyok. Elfáradtam, meg nem vagyok teljesen jól. Viszont Zip magára hívta a kopokat, és bevitette magát velük, de mégis miért? Elrejtett valamit a hotdogban, meg kell találnunk, mielőtt túl késő lesz. Azt mondja, hogy ott van Zip, illetve Tim ugyan közeli barátja Zipnek, de még még neki sem sikerült kihúzni az öreg mosómedvéből, hogy miben sántikál. Nagyon jól tudta, mi történt Zippel, és valószínűleg figyelemmel kísérni, figyelemmel kísérni a mi tevékenységünket is. Aha. Hát akkor be kéne menni.
Looks like he was in a real hurry, or was trying to erase his tracks.
Because he was trying to hide something. But where?
And most of all, what?
Let's take a good look around.
Na nézzünk szét, jó alaposan, azt mondjuk. Ott a hideg kávé, a menü, Marty, az ajtó. Ott nincsen semmi érdekes. A zenegép. Collect all the songs for the jukebox. Voltál már ragadozóval? Kedvenc számom, a voltál már el ragadozóval. Ó, picsába nem lehet végighallgatni. Bocs. Jó, de azt mondja, hogy...
Huh. What insight? Good question, pal.
Okay.
Ugh, I wouldn't dare touch that.
Greetings, pal. What can I get you?
What are you doing, Marty?
A nice hot cup of coffee? Maybe some toast?
Shaggy.
Our strawberry jam pancake is divine.
You must have hit your head pretty bad.
Yes, sir. 1 coffee and a turbo milkshake with extra vanilla and millet.
Ah.
Ooh, a nice pancake with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions?
Várod már, hogy folytasd a második részt? Elhiszem.
I'd rather have somebody pull my beak off.
Ah, you used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
Mondjuk én baromira azt hittem, hogy oda kéne mennünk. Mit nem vettünk észre?
Old and mold.
Hát, én nem tudom. Kell még itt valamit megtalálnom? Hát kattintani nem tudok már semmire. Írkák, hidegkávé, poszter. Igen?
We get over this whole mess.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
You'll see. Just wait.
Mit nem vettem észre?
I think poor Marty just lost the last little bit of his sanity.
Ez ki van csak, vagy nem igaz a lámpa? Daily offer. Nem. Oh!
Look at this.
I'm looking, but what the hell could it be?
No idea, Marty. Guess it's best if we ask the owner himself.
Where do we find him?
Well, Timbo told us he's with even worse bastards than the one chasing him.
That's it. The Parliament.
No, Marty, but close.
Then, no way.
Oh, yes, Marty. Zip is at the Clawville City Police Department.
Could it be that simple? And that wild?
Well, the cops took him. So it's obvious that he called the cops by himself to scare away Wessler's henchmen.
Doesn't he know half the police is in Wessler's pocket?
He probably does, but this was his only chance.
Then he really is in big trouble. So?
Well, I haven't got a better idea. Believe me, I'd love to have one.
Okay. Ó, hát ezt találtuk ott.
Why did you keep that wristband?
98, 42, 37, 22, és egy vérfort is van rajta. Ez egy ilyen karszalag-szerűségnek tűnik. Oké. Egy karszalag, de mi a szőrös poklot jelent ez? Hát most kéne az a papír, amit elhagytunk, azon a végén voltak ilyen számok, lehet, hogy az pont stimmelne.
Have you found what you were looking for?
No, Timbo, but we wouldn't tell you even if we did.
Szigetbelépő. Ennyi. Ennyi. Fanny megfejtette egyből.
Ah, but you have. You are an open book to me, Sonny. So, thanks for the intel.
Be careful what you're writing, Timmy boy. I'm a cop for only the next 121 days. After that, I can gut you if I want.
And when did you being a cop stop you?
He has a point.
Just keep a low profile, okay, Timster?
Okay, I get it. My beak is sealed. Zoop.
Jó. Na jó, és akkor a rendőrösre kéne mennünk, ha minden igaz. Mert ezeken a helyeken már voltunk. Úgyhogy elvileg ott megy tovább a izé. Most elmegyek oda, de itt fogjuk abba hagyni. Sőt, lehet, hogy nem is... Lehet, hogy itt, ezen a szent pillanatban hagyjuk, és akkor a következő alkalommal meg azzal kezdjük, hogy elmegyünk a rendőrösre. Jó? Mit szóltak ehhez? Ez a baj, hogy nehéz abba hagyni. Szerintem ott fog menteni? Az lehet. Na jó, akkor elutazunk. Szerintem itt is mentett. Elutazunk oda, aztán meglátjuk.
Clucking furry hell!
So they know we're still alive?
And they'd like to do something about it.
Na jó, de ebbe ne vigyetek már bele! Azt a kiírást, az zseni. Ne őket lőd, tyúkeszű, lőd a kocsit.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Az. Megvan.
We could only hope we'd arrived in time. If they'd taken Zip to the interrogation room, the hole as we called it, and beaten the truth out of him, we'd lose the trail and end up in a dead end. It was time to be fast and ruthless. God damn it, Zip. Why couldn't you stay out of this?
Hát ez egy jó kérdés.
Ah, look who's here. The top of the cops.
Idiot's luck. They must have gotten soaking wet because of those holes.
Sometimes I wonder how these two are even still alive in a city like this.
Wonders of the world, Marty.
Szóval, némi akcióval indult, és kérdések sorával végződik itt ez a rész. Innen fogjuk folytatni a következő alkalommal. Annyi a probléma, hogy át kell váltanom villanytűzetet, várjál, most fogok tudni kilépni. Hú! Hát még mindig állat ez a játék, érted? Még mindig állat. Nagyon jól kavarja a szalámit, hogy így fogalmazzak, így a sztorival. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy hova fog kifutni. Szerintem a következő alkalommal be is fejezzük majd, amikor játszunk ezzel, de mára itt fogjuk abba hagyni. Rohadt jó ez a game, tényleg rohadt jó. És majd amiket így mondott, azokat is fogjuk, mert nagyon tetszik ez a stílus, meg minden. Srácok, nagyon szépen köszi, hogy velem voltatok. Igyekszem nem elfejteni, ha megírod nekem Discordon, azt extrán megköszönöm, mert már most így nagyon kész vagyok. Megyek pihenni. Jó pihenést mindenkinek, aki szintén egy kicsit betegeskedik, annak jobbulást. Holnap találkozunk. Lehet, hogy holnap nem chicken police-ozunk, egy kicsit tovább húzzuk itt az izgalmak fonalát, meglátom még, hogy mihez lesz kedv, meg erő, meg hogy vagyok. Úgyhogy így, nagyon köszi, hogy itt voltatok, jó pihenést, köszi a támogatásokat, holnap találkozunk remélhetőleg. Sziasztok!